Alright, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are in Austin, Texas. We're taking a look at a new facility from MattVT. And this is kind of what it looks like. We've got this whole area, this whole staging area over here is basically like your home base. You've got a node over here that allows you to buy the garage. You can rest over here. You've got fuel bays over there, and you have repair right here. But of course, it's not just that. If we take a look out here, we see our entire facility. And we have a ton of different bays to pick up on. I've done 2 loads, and I've ended up in different bays. So you got 28 bays on that side, 28 bays on this side, for a total of 56, and of course all the AI. I've already let MattVT know what's going on here. There seems to be a couple trailers tied into the same parking spot, but I'm not really surprised because look at what these forklift guys did. So got a few kinks to work out before this is all good and set up, but I can confirm you can carry cargo in and out of this place. Still got to get the forklifts worked out on 1.53 so that we get those textures. But yeah, cool. Right here in the middle of Austin, Texas. So let's go ahead and pick up a load and I'll show you what we're driving today. Okay, so we are waiting for them to finish loading up the trailer. Show you what we've got today. We have Jon Ruda's W900 Highway Killer. And we have a skin. I'll show you the skin in just a second because it matches up with the trailer that we're running today. But we're in the service bay, just got an oil change, just got topped off and everything, and we are ready to head over to the facility, which is just right there, and pick up our trailer and get on the road. Alright, let's go ahead and get going here in the Highway Killer. We've got a few different things going on today. I picked out the Kenworth because I'm actually trying out the new Interior and Effects Pack by Zeemods. If you guys subscribe to these, if you guys purchased any of these, you'll get emails notifying that there's an update to both the Kenworth and the Peterbilt Interior and Effects Pack. So that's one of the reasons why we're trying it out. The engine is the Cummins CM 870, which also got a recent rework within the last couple days, so that's why it is in here. And I'm definitely noticing that the effects pack has been updated. It's, you know, we're going full out here, all the different sounds which you'll be able to hear. They said we're in Bay 4. There it is. Oh yeah, a little bit of Mountain High Refreshment is what we're running today. Which horn should we go? There's a cool new effect. I want to check this out. Let me get my track IR paused. If I hit Control Shift and F11, I can go through a bunch of different horns, like on the fly here, and I can decide which one it is. Let's go with that one. And if I open the console, it'll tell me that I have picked horn number 3, which is what is selected there at the bottom. I cycled through all of them. Apparently, there are 15 different horns that you can pick from on the fly. And that's a new mod that Zeemods recently came out with called the Horn Sound Selector Pack. If you guys got the Zeemods audio framework, you could see in the instructions that one of the things that was to be coming in the future, which is now, is this horn selector. So that's pretty cool. So let's see if we can get track IR going again so we can back in and hook up, hopefully. Might need to pull up because this guy's right in the way. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Funny how they gave me Bay 4 right next to a truck and trailer that just kind of stalled out. Love it. Gotta love it. There, someone's laughing at me right now. Someone is laughing. All right. I think I'll probably make that turn now. Yeah, we got it in there. All right. Hit the brake. Let's go ahead and get out. Get that reefer turned on. And we will get everything hooked up. Landing gear up. Get everything hooked up there. The trailer for today is Smarty's Timtpe Super Seal. We also have it available there on the truck. Adolph Coors Company. That's an unfortunate name. But yeah, we got the matching Coors truck and trailer going today with the Highway Killer and the Timtpe Super Seal. And yeah, let's go ahead and get down the road. So before I do that, let me go ahead and open the console here for a second and make sure. So this will tell us, okay, the reefer is supposed to be off right now. Reefer mode off. And I actually want it to be on auto. Lean our head out. There it goes. It started up. And we also should have our engine fan. Engine fan set to override so that it's always on. No, I want it to be on auto. So you can use the console for all these. I've just mapped some buttons to it. Number 1 is for seatbelt, which I should turn on now. Or put on, rather. Number 2 is the engine fan. Number 3 is the reefer. There's some other things going on, and I haven't set that up because they have to do with the CB. But one of them that you can actually assign is the, especially if you have joy to key, is the Control Shift F11, which is what I was pressing to go through all of the different horn selections. So now that I have that selected, it will remain on this truck as a saved horn preference. I can always go in there, whoa, as I take out the building, I can always go in there and change it up later, but you'll have to change it. You can have unique horns on every single truck. It doesn't transfer from truck to truck. It's tied to this one now. Hear all the shifts and everything. I'll just kind of keep my mouth shut for a minute. That was a split. I'll split again right now. This trailer is a 53-foot version, so we're going full length with it today. Gonna make that light. Oh well. So yeah, see if I missed anything. Yeah. Picked out the truck, you saw the skin on the truck and trailer, talked about the trailer, just kind of going down my checklist. We took a look at the MattVT Austin Distribution Center, and yeah, some of the other Zeemods updates. Like I said before, the interior effects packs for Peterbilt and Kenworth were updated. A little bit of tweaking to the Cummins CM 870, which is a brand new engine, C5 Generation 5, to work with the audio framework. Wind, tire, and trailer Generation 5 was updated, and we already talked about the horn sound selector pack, which is a completely different mod. You can find that on Zeemods page. I'll link it down below in the description. So a lot going on with Zeemods and making sure everything's coordinating. And you can read through the manuals, but essentially how you get the horn thing to work is you don't have to load it onto into specific trucks. You just have to make sure that it's activated in your profile, and so long as that profile also has one of the interior effects packs such as Kenworth or Peterbilt. And then once you have that in there, the horn should work, and you can hit Control Shift 11, that's in the documentation, to cycle through your horns. I wanted to mention one thing though. I wasn't able to get it to work at first, and the reason was actually kind of dumb, because it says in the documentation, I can't remember exactly what it says, but maybe it's just my interpretation of it. It sounded like it said, we recommend that you get rid of the sound fixes pack. So that's kind of a universal mod that a lot of people use for additional sounds. And I want to mention that I tried it on 4 different trucks, trying to get through all the different horn selections, and nothing worked until I deactivated that sound fixes pack from my mod order. So keep that in mind. If it's not working for you, go ahead and give that a shot. Remove the sound fixes pack from your mod order completely. Don't have to delete it, obviously. Just take it out of the profile that you're using to get these different horns in. And it worked for me. And I've tried it on 3 different trucks now. So that was really the thing. I got to look at the documentation one more time. If it says recommended or not, what I'll tell you is it's a prerequisite. It's required. You need to get rid of the sound fixes pack in the profile that you're trying to use this horn selector pack. So just a heads up on that. If you can't get it working right away, go ahead and try to remove that mod first. So we're kind of caught up on all of Zeemods updates, and tons more news going on. Obviously, I was really on the fence. I was thinking about going through Jon Ruda's update to the 362 Peterbilt cabover, but I kind of thought, I was just trying to think out like a scenario, and once I heard that the Timtpe Super Seal skin pack was updated by Richard Brown, and by the way, the skin pack on the skins on the truck and the trailer both come from skin packs from Richard Brown. But when I saw that he updated the skin pack here on this on the Timtpe Super Seal, I thought that's a pretty good opportunity. And I knew that MattVT had just released his thing, his distribution center, and that's usually what you're rocking at a distribution center is reefers. So it was pretty clear what I was like, the whole scenario that I was going to map out. Oop, lost it. The only thing was, what truck was I going to pick? And I'm in 6th. I'll just go ahead and skip ahead. What truck was I going to pick? And it had to be a Kenworth because I wanted to try out this interior effects pack. To my ear, and maybe I just drove a Kenworth where it didn't apply. I feel like the interior effects pack for the Kenworth is much improved, even including a much louder and obnoxious turn signal indicator. But I guess we don't need that while we sit through this. So that's another one, is his 362. I'll tell you a little bit more about some news because I'm going to skip over all of this part. we're going to get the cruise control on, just kind of hang out. So another bit of updates that I've been watching. Drill Modding has been really busy. And I kind of feel bad for the guy because he was throwing out updates for the 3000R. He was throwing out updates for his flat deck, and then he did that. Then 1.51 came around, and then 2 weeks later 1.52 came out, and it seems like, what, 2 weeks later after that 1.53 beta is here, along with the ability to be able to handle sliding tandems. And he's having to rework the 3000R, his Reefer, and he's still trying to catch up to make sure he can get some dynamic logs, dynamic loading and unloading on his Temesco log trailer. And right now the update is he's pretty much there. He's got the dynamic loading and unloading working, and he has it working for some new loads. He's got a bunch of different wood that he's putting on there, including some that are bunched in not a normal fashion, kind of like they're tilted and then sloppily loaded to make it look a little bit more realistic. So he's got a total of 11 loads. He's got the dynamic loading and unloading worked out, and it's working for all of his loads. Just a few more little things to work out, and he should be releasing that pretty quick. He had an update 3 days ago, and he had an update yesterday, yesterday being Friday. I'm recording this on Saturday for a Sunday video. So lots going on with drill modding. Tons, just a lot of, I mean, it doesn't really surprise me because the updates are just coming out so fast from SCS, and they're not just coming out as like bug fixes. They're coming out with like 2 weeks go by and then there's a completely different feature. 2 weeks go by and there's a completely different feature, and it seems to be focusing a lot more on the trailers as of late, with their dynamic loading and unloading capabilities, the sliding tandems. Like, I want to know, like, for all of those who have a, I think it's on the Rogers, I want to say, or maybe it's on Ruda's, or both. I think one of those has an option for a flip up. What's in the back? Is it the Jeep or is it something else? The little portion in the back, and there's a version that you can get with it flipped up. I'm wondering if the same type of tools that they're using to get the sliding tandems to work could also work for that folding and unfolding Jeep, or whatever. Is the Jeep up front? I can't remember the terms for the lowboy. In any event, that would be kind of cool. If they can do it and it's pretty similar, maybe some modders are going to be working on that, or maybe it's completely different. I have no idea. But yeah, lots of developments. It's always the only thing that's so it's bittersweet, right? All these developments are coming out and it's making it so exciting, and then you can start to, your imagination just kind of runs like crazy thinking about what they can do with other loading and unloading, dynamic loading and unloading, with other on the go things that you can do with the trailers. And it's so cool, but because some of these trailers end up, these updates come so close to each other, it's like you have trailers that are just out for like 4 weeks, 5 weeks at a time, because they're working on the developments and trying to catch up from the developments of the previous update. So like, we haven't really seen, probably in about almost a month, we haven't seen anything working really well from Dro, and it's not his fault. He's just got so many trailers that he's trying to apply all of these different things to. So yeah, he's kind of been missing, and he had just come up with updates to all of his light packs and the wheel packs for his trailers, and then like 2 days later the update came out and it pretty much rendered most of his trailers like useless in a beta. So kind of feel for him. We getting far over to the right? Well, if we're going to, we better beat this truck. See what they say. Got about 4 hours, 26 minutes left on the drive. We'll get a little bit of the outside. Oh, now we gotta go back to the left. killing me. Making me go to the right just so that I can go back to the left. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense. I do have, this is just the default Sky in SCS. I'm still rocking Grimes late autumn, mild winter, and no other kinds of textures. Obviously, PNG, to my knowledge, isn't out yet for the 1.53 beta, and I imagine a lot of these developers are waiting until the actual release of 1.53 to get their stuff on board. Hopefully they can go through all the preparations now and they can be released like same day, so there's no lag. So that'll be cool. Yeah, about 4 hours left. I'm going to go ahead and get some exterior stuff, and I'll meet with you either when something exciting happens or when we're closer to the drop-off. and get the cruise control off. We're about an hour out now. Coming into Brownsville shortly. Love driving in Texas. It's a little bit, you know, checking out the different scenery and stuff, especially passing through Corpus Christi, or right next to it anyway. It does have a lot of advantages. You don't have to worry about a whole lot of hills. So you don't have to worry about picking your engine and transmission according to a bunch of hills. About the highest elevation change is coming right up here, and these are just overpasses, things like that. So you can just concentrate on getting an engine that really moves down the road instead of a high differential in your transmission and stuff. So it's always nice when you can kind of zip along. There we go. So what do you guys think about the new updates to the Zeemods audio framework with the engines, the wind, the tires, the new horns? What do you guys think about all that? The improvement to the engine, the interior and effects pack. I'm really loving this interior effects pack for the Kenworth. You can just hear everything come alive. It's really cool. Really was a great touch. Good improvement from Zeemods. That was pretty good timing. We're pulling into the drop-off here in Swift to, looks like we're going in the back to deliver this Rocky Mountain Refreshment. Get the window down, got the four-ways on. We're just chilling. We are just chilling. Still got the reefer on, so everything's nice and cool. Let's see exactly where they're going to want this thing. Good news is, unless it's way there on the end, it should be an easy, relatively easy parking. I would hate it if they put that on the other side. Then I got to back in and do a blind. Where is it? Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh, it's kind of at the end. I think we'll be able to work with it, though. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. You know what we're going to have to do? Hit the horn. The horns we selected. Let's go ahead, back it up a little bit. You know what? I might have to blind this in. I don't think I have enough room on the side to do this. Yeah, there's no way I have enough room to do this. I was hoping to get it started here anyway. I just have too much stuff on that side. Oh, I need to kind of turn to get out of the way of that anyway. I think I'm going to end up hitting that with the front. Nah, I'm kind of stuck now. That was not a very good idea. That was not a very good idea. They only put it in one position. The position that is as hard as possible to get out of. See if I can pull up a little bit. Am I going to get by it? I don't know. Let's go ahead and pull up again. Well, that kind of worked. It wasn't the smoothest by any stretch of the imagination, but it worked. Tell me how you guys would have done that, because I hate reversing blind. I'm bad enough even when I can see it. Now we're going to straighten that out. A little bit of a perfectionist, but not that this is perfect. I'm just always trying to improve it. See if we can straighten it out and get a little bit more distance back to the dock. I think that's good. Pull up just... There we go. And we're going to call that good. Get the four ways off. Parking brake is on. Parking lights only. We'll go ahead and get the window up. There's a unique sound for every truck. Love it on those windows. And we'll shut her down. Welcome to Brownsville. Well, so we got a lot going on here. Richard Brown skins on the truck and the trailer. Got the Highway Killer back in the mix to check out the interior and effects pack for the Kenworth from Zeemods. We reviewed the update to the engine. Talked about the Austin Distribution Center by MattVT. All kinds of updates. Go over to Zeemods stuff, especially all the stuff related to the new engines, the Zeemods audio framework. A lot of that stuff has been redone. Probably going to take a closer look at some of the updates to the Jon Ruda 362. But I forgot to mention earlier, today's video, which would be Saturday for you guys, because this is coming out on Sunday. Yeah, Saturday's video from Goggles. He took a drive with the 362 and he took it into the shop to look at some of the upgrades. So if you're looking at exactly what those upgrades are and you're looking to possibly purchase the 362, take a look over at Goggles' channel. It's Dan McNary is his handle on YouTube. But I think that's going to be it for now. Thanks for coming along. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down in the description. And if you like what you saw, go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you can see all of my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.